Hey guys, MTG Noob here, and some of you may be disappointed, but I am going to be giving you some updated standard Jund this week with my updated list. So more or less a few changes I made, some with suggestions, so thank you for suggesting if you suggested things. From the main, I decided to go down one Tragic Slip, as it was pretty bad against aggro and only somewhat good against Aristocrat. I went up a Mortars because I felt I was always wanting 3 out of the board, and I cut out the Dreadbore for that, and then I brought in a Baby Garrick, and I don't recall what I cut for that, but we're trying out this Baby Garrick. Logic saying that Baby Garrick's not great against aggro, but he does usually trade 1 for something, and he's very good against Jund because you're kind of late game fighting a Garrick matchup, so having 3 Garricks versus their 2 usually is pretty good. And he comes down a turn earlier, and he more or less is pretty good against control. So all of that being said, that's why I went up a Garrick. Okay, so now the only real changes in the board, and I don't even think it was from last time, but you know, my memory is not what it used to be. So the big additions are an extra Victim of Night to kind of shore up the blue, white, red mid-range or, you know, tempo deck, the deck that plays Reckoner, because this kills Reckoner dead and everything in their deck. And then we went down a Thundermaw Hellkite, and we went up a few other cards. I took out some things that were subpar, so more or less all of these things were in the build last time. This pile. We cut a Thundermaw because I wanted to play 2, but I couldn't find the room for it. We added another Victim of Night, which I just discussed with you. Staff of Nim, because it's pretty good in the mirror, and it gives you card advantage against control, plus you're able to ping little things. I wouldn't bring it in against aggro, but it's still decent. And then you have 2 Acidic Slimes. Now, we were talking about having Pithing Needle, but Acidic Slime does do everything you want it to do. It's a 2/2 body with Death Touch, so it trades out with most things on the ground. Obviously not Reckoners if they give it first strike, but it does hit problematic lands like Wolf Runs. It hits enchantments and artifacts, so it's really good against the mirror if they're playing Witchbane Orb and you side in Acidic Slime and you just kill their Witchbane Orb or their Pithing Needle or their Kessig Wolf Run against Esper. It's good at hitting the Drown Yard. So we're going to take this for a spin this week, and then if you're sick of seeing Jund, I will play something else. I know my style has been to showcase different decks for you, but I felt that it really hampers my play, never really being able to get practice with more than with multiple decks. I never really get to practice one deck that I like. So I've been brewing this with your help. I've also been brewing it with the help of the MTG Noob stream. So if you're ever around and want to come hang out for an enjoyable experience, come watch us on Twitch, usually on a daily basis. I'll put the link in the description below. Thanks for watching. Let's take this bad boy into some games.